Kristen, and today I'd like to talk to you about how to Dremel your dog's nails as a method of cutting them down. The Dremel is the tool that I prefer to use with my dogs because I feel I can do a better job at trimming them as close as possible to what's known as the quick. It is a difficult tool to get the dog used to, so I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about getting your dog prepared to have his or her nails Dremeled first, and then I'll give you a demonstration. So today with me is Beatrice, and she's going to help demonstrate, and what we'll do with her is bring her over to a bed, get her comfortable, let her smell the Dremel. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to let her feel the sensation of the vibrations on her body just to get her used to it. And throughout that process, I'll be giving her some treats and trying to comfort her and let her know it's okay. So let's begin. And I have with me an assistant who can help to hold or restrain Beatrice if need be, but she's going to do it in a very calm way, and we're going to actually be laying her on her side. I find that when a dog is laying on their side, they're in typically their calmest state or position. So it helps when you are doing something that can be a little bit stressful, such as clipping nails or using a Dremel. But we'll start by just giving her lots of treats and letting her know this will be a positive experience. I'm going to start pushing her hip over a little bit, and I'll grab underneath her elbow as I put some pressure on her shoulder to lay her down. Good. Once she gets in this position, again, we're going to kind of scratch her belly and let her know she's okay. And give her some treats. Good girl. And now I'm going to show her the Dremel. Let her sniff it if she wants to. Let it touch her feet when it's off. And as I have it close to her, I'll give her some more treats. Now, if you are training your own dog, this is the point I would stop for your very first day. We really want to go slowly when teaching a dog what the Dremel is and what it'll be used for. So you may spend several days just getting to this point, getting them used to the tool near them, giving some treats and letting them up. Today we'll move on. We'll go back into her layover position, and this time I'll turn it on. And now with the noise, I'm going to give her some treats as well. I can get it near her paws. I can touch her paws without hurting her. She's just going to feel the vibration of the Dremel. And again, this would be a step where you may want to stop. If you've moved to this point, you may want to stop, give your dog a break, and then begin again the next day. Good girl. So if we can get a close-up of the nail, you'll see with Beatrice, she has rather long nails, and what's known as the quick, which is the area or the vein right within the nail, is also pretty long. We're not going to be able to take a whole lot of material off, but it still is worth trimming her back to keep them as short as possible. She's a middle-aged dog. I would like to see her nails a little bit shorter, and that's something we could actually work towards. If we continue to Dremel, we can kind of shorten them a little bit over time, but it does take time, and we need to be very careful not to hit that quick. If we do, I have with me some styptic powder, which would stop any bleeding very quickly. As I'm going, what I like to do is kind of make the shape of a V around the quick so that I'm not dremeling or sanding. If this is her nail, I'm not dremeling directly on the nail. I'm going at an angle because I know that that quick is going to come up to a point within her nail. So I'm kind of making the shape of a V to be as safe as possible and not, not nick that tip of that quick, which can be very painful for them. But it doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. A lot of people are afraid to to trim their dog's nails, but if it's something that they practice, they get used to, their dog gets used to it, it's definitely much healthier for the dog and will provide a lot more comfort for them throughout the rest of their lives if you keep them nice and short. So I'll continue dremeling and we'll show you the finished product. I'm going to take the time to stop after one foot is done, give her a little bit of a break, and give her a reward with some treats before we move on. Good girl. Good girl. So remember, when you are dremeling your dog's nails, to take your time, introduce it to them slowly, condition their brain to think that it's a positive and a fun experience. And if you need any help, you can visit us at the local bark and we'll give you some assistance, or we'll do it for you. Thanks so much.